So fight week, talk to me. How are you feeling? How are the emotions?
Emotions are all right. Feel pretty good, pretty calm. Fight week's going all right. You know, it's always boring, but I try to stay busy, try to keep it as exciting as I can. You know, and plus this part's more about making weight. You know, after I make the weight, then I start thinking about the fight. You know.
What's so boring about it?
It's just a lot of waiting around. You know, you're in Vegas with all these things to do, but you can't really eat much. You know, you can't do anything fun. All I can do is drink water, eat what they give me, and but yeah, that's pretty much. And then you're just hungry. You know, low energy and a lot of just like chilling, thinking, and whatnot. But yeah, it's just to me, it's always just a lot of waiting around. But I'm glad I got the corners with me this week. I feel like it's gonna be a lot more fun.
Can you give us a breakdown of your opponent? How do you think the fight's going to go down? Where do you see yourself having advantages?
My thoughts on my opponent, I think he's very talented. I still think he's just, he's young, and there's a lot of room for improvement. But I think I match up really well with him because I'm well-rounded. I'm good everywhere. I feel like anywhere the fight goes, you know, I'd have the advantage. I feel like I'm the stronger puncher. My ground game's going to be better. My wrestling's going to be better. So I think it's a great matchup, you know.
So you're saying you feel like he's kind of green?
A little bit. Like I said, he's very talented. He's very technical on the feet. But, you know, like I said, I was his age when I first got signed with the UFC. And I made a lot of mistakes, you know what I mean? So I feel like there's a lot of mistakes to be made by him, and I think I'm going to be able to expose that.
There's going to be a lot of Hispanics, a lot of Mexican Americans in the crowd. Do you feel like you're going to be fighting enemy territory, even though this is Las Vegas, this is the U.S.?
Pretty much, yeah, a little bit. That's what I'm expecting. So, but it's okay. It's nothing I haven't experienced before. You know, I fought in Russia against a Russian. I fought in Brazil against Brazilians. You know, I fight in Sweden, Australia. I'm not a Spartan. You know, I go to people's land, I take over. You know, I love to disappoint, so it's all good.
So you're actually enjoying this? Like you feel like
Yeah.
you're thriving under this scenario?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I like being the underdog. I like being the person the crowd's going against because for some reason it fires me up. It fires me up because I grew up always wanting to prove people wrong, and that's what I get to do this Saturday night.
Thank you.
Over here.
Christos? Hey.
What's up, Amy?
You mentioned fighting in Brazil and Russia. Which one was a little bit, like, which fans were more shocking to you?
Actually, the Brazilian fans, to be honest. The Russians, they're just very quiet. You know, just a lot of mean mugging. But the Brazilians, they talk to you, they yell at you. It's kind of fun. But I would say the Brazilians a little more chaotic.
And you're coming off a really great performance. Does that give you an extra boost of confidence going into this fight? Or is there extra pressure, like, now I got to deliver that again?
No, it gives me a lot more confidence. I've always knew I had knockout power, and I have a lot of knockouts and things it just gave me a lot more confidence in my hands that I can put people down, and I feel like I'm going to be able to do that this Saturday night.
Did you want to come back a little bit sooner? I know it's been about 5 months, I think. Was that a good amount of time, or did you want to come back quicker?
No, I actually wanted to do it sooner. I wanted to do a quick turnaround because I was in shape, and I had my honeymoon scheduled for August 17th, so I had to move that in order to take this fight. So I did that. So I get to go to my honeymoon now. Next Thursday, we leave to Greece.
Are you going to do something extra special since you had to put it off?
No, same old. But maybe I'll buy my wife something a little special after this fight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This was over here. When you compare you and your opponent, the experience advantage is on your side. How important is your fighting experience in this fight as you face a younger and less experienced guy on this big stage?
I think it's very important. I think it gives me a huge advantage. You know, I've been in there with the best in the world, literally. You know, so. I've made my mistakes, and I've grown from them. I learned from them, so I think it gives me a huge advantage. And I just think overall it kind of makes me a little smarter in the cage because I've made those mistakes, and so I know how to capitalize not making them again. You know, I've learned from my past, so I think it gives me a huge advantage.
And like you mentioned there, obviously fans may not be on your side given what occasion it is, but it is like the first time you're back in a sold-out crowd in a good amount of time. How is that like?
I'm excited. I can't wait. It doesn't matter if the fans are for me or against me. Just having them in the crowd, it fires me up. It gives me a new kind of energy, And it's been 2 years since I fought in the crowd. Last time I fought in the crowd, I got a performance bonus, and I expect to do that again this time.
Awesome. Thank you.
Christos, you playing laser tag at all?
We're thinking about it. Tomorrow night. We'll see. I'm gonna go rent a car today and kind of see where the wind blows. Where what tomorrow takes me. Where it takes me.
Is laser tag the best base of weight cutting?
Absolutely. You sweat. You run. You're having fun. You get to lose a little weight while enjoying the time.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time, my man. You look in good spirits. You look like you're enjoying the whole thing. How soon did you guys get in, and were you able to use the PI at all? How's the experience been in Las Vegas thus far?
It's been all right. No, I got in yesterday around 3:00. I just handled all the stuff. I had like signing posters and check in with the UFC and find out what I got to do. But I was a little tired, a little jet lagged, so I called it. I had an early night last night, and then we're gonna go to the PI tonight and start the training and the recovery and all that.
Excellent. And last for me, win or lose, we've seen you in some great fights. I think you guys mesh up very well together, and fight of the night is not out of the question. But where do you see yourself ending up once you can eat and do what you want post-fight? Like, where are you heading first?
Where am I heading first? I'll probably get a burger at Shake Shack. I love burgers, so it's kind of a ritual after my fights. I usually try to get a burger, and then I'm just gonna hang out. I got a bunch of friends and family coming down to come see me fight. They're going to the fight, so just have some fun and enjoy my time with them.
Excellent. Thank you, sir, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
Hey, Christos, right back here.
What's going on?
What's up, man? Christos, being in the UFC for a minute, a lot of fighters, they work to get to this level, right? You want to be in the big show and everything else, but the work doesn't stop. In terms of your skills, what are you most proud of that you have improved since you've been in the UFC?
I think it would be my ability to feel comfortable on the feet. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable being in there before. I came as a wrestling base, and I got good grappling, so I always look to take it to the ground. And even though I still might do that, I feel a lot more confident in the feet, and I wouldn't mind if it stays on the feet. It doesn't matter to me. So I feel just with my experience in octagon time, I just feel that I'm just a lot more confident and comfortable staying on the feet.
Thank you.